Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. Joshua chapter 18. This is the Amplified Version. Rest of the land divided. Then the whole congregation of the Israelites assembled at Shiloh in the tribal territory of Ephraim and set up the tent of meeting there, and the land was subdued before them. There remained among the Israelites 7 tribes who had not yet divided their inheritance. So Joshua asked them, "How long will you put off entering to take possession of the land, which the Lord, the God of your fathers, has given you? Provide for yourselves 3 men from each tribe, so that I may send them, and that they may go through the land and write a description of it with regard to their tribal inheritance. Then they shall return to me. They shall divide it into 7 parts. The tribe of Judah shall remain in its territory on the south, and the house of Joseph shall remain in its territory on the north. You shall describe the land in 7 divisions, and bring the description here to me. I will cast lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Levites have no portion among you, because the priesthood of the Lord is their inheritance. Gad and Reuben and half the tribe of Manasseh also have received their inheritance eastward beyond the Jordan, which Moses the servant of the Lord gave them." So the men arose and went on their way. And Joshua commanded those who went to describe the land, saying, "Go and walk throughout the land and describe it, and return to me, and I will cast lots for you here before the Lord in Shiloh." So the men set out and passed through the land, and described it by cities in 7 divisions in a book. And they came back to Joshua to the camp at Shiloh. Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before the Lord. And there Joshua divided the land to the sons of Israel, to each tribe according to their portions, the territory of Benjamin. Now the allotment of the tribe of the sons of Benjamin came up according to their families, and the territory of their lot fell between the tribes of the sons of Judah and the sons of Joseph. On the north side, their border began at the Jordan. Then it went up the slope of Jericho on the north, and up through the hill country westward, and it ended at the Bethaven wilderness. Then the border continued southward toward Luz, to the slope of Luz, that is Bethel. Then the border went down to Adaroth Adar, by the hill that lies south of lower Beth-horon. The border changed course from there, and turned around on the western side southward, from the hill that lies to the south opposite Beth-horon. It ended at Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jearim, a city of the tribe of the sons of Judah. This formed the western side of Benjamin's territory. The southern side was from the edge of Kiriath Jearim, and the border went on westward and went to the source of the waters of Nepoah. Then the border went down to the edge of the hill, overlooking the valley of Ben-Hinnom, son of Hinnom, which is at the north end of the valley of Rephaim, and it descended to the valley of Hinnom, south to the slope of the Jebusite, and went on down to En-Rogel. Then it turned toward the north, and went on to En-Shemesh, and on to Gilolith, which is opposite the ascent of Adumim, and it went down to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben. It continued to the north, to the side opposite Beth Arabah, and went down to the Arabah. The border continued along to the north of the slope of Beth Haglah, and the border ended at the northern bay of the Salt Dead Sea, at the south end of the Jordan. This was the southern border, and the Jordan River was its border on the east side. This was the inheritance of the sons of Benjamin, according to their families, and according to its border all around. Now the cities of the tribe of the sons of Benjamin, according to their families, were Jericho, and Beth Haglah, and Emek Keziz, and Beth Arabah, and Zema Raim, and Bethel, and Avim, and Para, and Uphrah, and Shephar Ammoni, and Ophni and Geba, 12 cities with their villages, Gibeon and Ramah, and Beeroth, and Mizpeh, and Cheporah, and Moza, and Rechem, and Urpil, and Taralah, and Zelah, Heleph, and the Jebusite, that is Jerusalem, Gibeah, Kiriath, 14 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Benjamin, according to their families, clans. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.